Hello dear students, let us have a quick recap of lesson 6 before we start with our new lesson. Lesson 6 Forms of Water. We learnt about the 3 forms of water and water cycle and how does the cloud look like before it rains, and also we learnt about how is salt made up of or how it is formed, right? Yes. So dear students, the new lesson is all about light. Can you see in dark without light? No, right? Why is that so? We shall learn in detail about light. So, Lesson 7 Sources of Light. Today we shall learn about light in detail. As I said, can you see the things around? Yes, with the help of what? Eyes, right? Yes, we see the things around with the help of eyes, right? But why are we unable to see in dark? We see the things around with light and we see the things around, right? Yes, but in dark, why we cannot see? And that is because our eye helps us to see the things only in the presence of light. Did you understand, students? Only when it is light, that time itself we can see. In dark, we switch on the light and see, right? Yes. And in the previous session, I asked you to identify or to research of what in olden days your grandpas, your grandmas, what did they use, because there was no electricity in ancient days, right? What did they use? They use the lamps, right? Yes, the kerosene lamps they use, or they used to see with the fire. They fire it and they used to see. Yes. So dear students, where do we get light from? In the daytime, we get natural light of sun, and in the night there are other stars which gives us light. The sun is the most important sources of light for us on the earth. But it is the light sufficient for us? No, we need other sources of light too. So, tell me, what are the other sources of light? Natural sources of light and artificial sources of light. So dear students, these are the other sources of light. What is natural sources of light and what is artificial sources of light? Natural sources of light are those which include heavy bodies like sun and star. As I said, sun is the most important natural sources. So dear students, they'll ask you one question, that is moon a natural source of light? You need to say no, because moon does not have its own light. The light in the moon is from sun. The sun gives the light to moon. Okay, students? Yes. Let us see what is artificial sources of light. Artificial sources of light can be said as man-made sources. It can also be called as man-made sources. The artificial sources of light are made by humans. That is, they include electric bulb, kerosene lamp, oil lamp, table lamp, candles, and so on. We can control them, that is, we can control these kinds of light by switching on and switching off. I hope you all have understood the two important sources of light, right? Yes, let us continue this session in the next class. Thank you, class. Enjoy learning.